Hi everyone, how are you today? Been away for a little bit, but I've been doing some art and making some things to kind of stock up for my journals. I do have a small Temu haul for you today, and I actually attempted to video this previously, but I was having some technical difficulties. So the packages are mostly open, and I've even used some of the products in some of my art already. But I just wanted to show you some of the things I got. The first thing that I got was this little rainbow trim. I am thinking these are more like felt, but it is not a super high quality trim. However, it will look cute on tags or journals. There was I didn't pay very much for this one, so I believe there were 3 yards and it was $1.29. So for that price, it's okay. And I just love the colors of it. So I'm going to use this, of course, for some tags and some other things I have in mind. So that was one of the first things I got. I also got each of the colors of this 3-yard Pom Pom trim, and it's similar to the other. I mean, it's made exactly the same as the other one, and it'll just be cute for little projects where you can just cut off little sections and add them, to tags or other things that you might have that you want to add trim to. This comes in 3 yards as well, and it was only 89 cents. And it comes in a variety of colors. You can get like a royal blue, a navy blue, a green, a gold, black, white, and a burgundy. And this is supposed to be the burgundy here, but it's just a little bit darker red than the red one. But I got one of each because they were only 89 cents, and you get 3 yards in each package. So I thought that was a good deal. So I also picked up a set of these hole punches. They have different sizes, and I don't have my big shot here, so I was glad to be able to have something that would punch holes. I've used these already on a couple of projects. This one makes a really tiny hole, and then you have a middle-sized one, and there's even one in here that I didn't even pop out. And then, of course, there's a larger one, and I have a larger one in there as well. So they work really well. I was pleased with those. The cost for those was, I paid $5.59. Now, that might have been a little bit more than what I should have paid for them, but I needed some circle punches, and I didn't have any available where I'm at now. So I'm very happy that I got those. They were worth $5 to me. So the next thing I picked out is I noticed they have a lot of sequins and little things that you can use for nail art. But I really like this kind of glitter or sequins because I think it would make a really pretty shaker card. Or what I have done before is I have taken gel medium and applied it thickly to a piece of sketch paper and then sprinkled on the sequins and then let it dry and then cut it out, and then you have these fancy little, you can either do circles or hearts or whatever, and then you have these really pretty sequined hearts. This is what they call 50 grams. And there's all kinds, there's like little shells, little hearts, stars, flowers. And this cost $2.98 for this bag, which will last a long time. I also picked up another roll of this thread. I really like this thread. This was the, I'm not sure if it was called rainbow or something else, but it's a variegated, and I really liked that one. And I've used it before to sew some buttons on some tags. I don't know if you can really see that. Let me see if this one's a little bit clearer. But I just like the way it gives some texture and definition to it rather than regular thread. So I have already used some of that. But I got some in my last haul, and I just picked up another roll, and that was $1.88. The next thing that I got that was 97 cents, I have some of these tweezers. But I wanted a smaller pair or an extra pair. I love these because last time I got the rub-on transfers from Temu, which worked really, really nice. They are really nice transfers, and I used the tweezers for that. So I picked up another one of those, and the next thing that I purchased is something that I really love that Temu has, and that is their selection of stencils. So I got several of these stencils. Let me see if I have a darker piece of paper I can lay down here so you guys can see these a little bit better. But I really like this darker style. I'm sorry, these larger ones. This one is, these were called texture stencils. This was my favorite one that I got, was this one that looks like little roses. That is going to be so nice for collaging, and I have in mind something else I might do with it, so I'll keep you posted. Here is a very swirly one, and I love that. And then this one, just little flowers cut out. This one is really kind of cool and funky. Would look good with, you know, different colors on it. Here's another one that reminds me of stained glass. This one too is very pretty. And then I got, and this one, and they came in a set. I like these larger ones because one of the artists that I watch from Lace Covered Skies, her name is Lehman. She shows, she has a video on how to tea stain with your papers for your journals with stencils, and it's a really cool idea, and it's nice to get these big ones because then you get larger designs. So I love those. And I also got 3 other smaller ones. This one's just a circle one, and this one is a star, and this one, of course, is a heart. So each of those were $1.48. So those will go into my stencil stash. I also got one of these little pencil cases. This is so cute. I love the strawberries on it, but also the fact that they used a peach colored zipper part on it. I think the contrasting colors are really cute. And this is big enough but yet small enough that you could carry your favorite pencil collection, or even some watercolor brushes, or whatever you wanted to right in here if you were traveling and you wanted to take some of your art on the go. So that's why I got this. Also, you could use it for a makeup bag if you wanted, and the strawberry bag was $2.07. So I really like that, and I'm going to definitely put it in one of my purses. Okay, the next thing I got were these hearts, and these hearts are actually lace hearts. They were let's see, $2.48, and I got 2 packages of them because there's only 10 in each package, but they're really very pretty. I love the die cut on them, and what I mean is the laser cut edge. Sorry about that. I think they're really pretty. And I love flowers, and I love hearts. And these are just really, and they're nice quality too. They're not flimsy at all. This one's gorgeous. They're, you know, they're pretty sturdy. So if you do have to trim them or cut them and use them, you know, one in more than one project, or you know, pieces of one in different pieces, different projects, you can do that. I have done that with some of the round ones that I've gotten from Temu, and they're really nice. So I also picked up another package of the they're called Small Talk stickers, and these came in more of a pastel color palette, which I think is really pretty. You get 8 pages, and they come in all different colors. There are 4 pages, and then there are another 4, so the wordings are different on just 4 of the pages, not on all 8 of them. So if that makes sense. So these were only $1.48, and I have several packs of these, and I love them, and I like the fact that they come in different colors. You can still tea stain them, or you know, ink around the edges when you add them to your projects, but I just really love these that come in different colors. So I picked up some more of those. I got a small package of paper clips, $1.78. I haven't priced paper clips, so I don't know if that's a good price or not. There's 100 in here, and I got the smaller size because when I'm pinning something onto my journal, I want to have the smaller size. I'm not a real big fan of the big ones, and I had gold ones, so I wanted to get silver. Another thing that I got, and I just really, really love this. It's called embroidery trim. And it is embroidery trim, or not tatted, but crocheted trim. And it's really nice because you can cut it in little sections or use a larger section, and it came in 4 yards, and when I purchased it, it was only 89 cents. So that's definitely an excellent price, and it's nice quality. It's not like the Pom Pom Trim that was more of a polyester or something. This is real crochet or embroidery. So I have used this already on some projects. I made some little tags. I had some metal tags in my stash, and I just put a little bit of the trim on the bottom. And then I made these little snippets to add to your journal. And I used a piece that I sewed on with a button. So they're really, that's a really fun trim to use. Let's see, what else did I get that was, I got a package of these Seashell stickers, and I thought they were really pretty. I have been doing some tags with stickers, and I'll show you some of those sometime, but I like these because of the way the colors are, and they do have duplicates. So there's shells and dolphins and whales and starfish and even like seaweed. There is Nemo fish. So you get all kinds in this little box, and I believe they were let me see, I have my list over here. $1.79, which is an okay price for stickers, but I save the boxes to these because they make really cute mini journals. So I got those. More stickers to add to my stash. I did get one other pack of stickers, and I went through them because, give me a second here. I don't remember. Oh, here they are. I was trying to see where I stuck them. I had to go through these because if you get these, they're called, I forget, they're like conversation stickers or something. But I like them because they were black and white, and also the fact that the sentiments were done in different fonts. This one is one of my favorite quotes. I can't remember if this is Coco Chanel or if this is Marilyn Monroe, but well-behaved women seldom make history. Some of these sound like even song lyrics. And as you can see, you get some really cool designs. And the reason why I got these with the different fonts and the kind of funny, interesting sayings is because I had gotten those stickers from Temu in one of my first hauls that were kind of retro looking, and I thought they would make interesting cards or tags with this kind of block style, interesting font kind of sticker. So they have just some little inspirational things on them, and I think that they're fun to just go through and kind of look at. Choose to be happy, positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. Take the risk or you lose the chance. So there's all kinds. This is one of my favorites that says believe in thyself. And I was thinking about this because, you know, we all are out. We are all sharing our art and what we love to do with other people when we do our videos. And we're not always going to come up with brand new exciting ideas, but when we make something interesting and beautiful for people to enjoy that makes our heart happy, and we really need to believe in ourselves, knowing that just because we don't do things the way other people do doesn't mean that it's not worthy or not art or up to par for what people would consider art. So everyone has their own individual style. Believe in yourself, believe in what you create, and you know, embrace the journey. So that's really quite cute. So these, I will say, a couple of them, there are 61 pieces in this lot, and they were $1.25, but there were 5 of them that I had to take out because it used a word that I don't use or would never put on a piece of art. So whenever you do consider purchasing something that has words on it, you know, just make sure that it doesn't have something on it that you would be embarrassed if it, you know, your project came out and it had, for example, the F word on it. You wouldn't want that. So okay, I'm trying to think if there was, I got these, packets of paper, and there's only 15 pieces in this, and I'm only going to open one. I'll show you the different ones. This one's Bouquet Memory, so this has all the floral. This is the one I'm going to open. This one is called Years in Paper, and it has all these different kinds of paper designs. This one is Fantastic Journey, and it has like some steampunk or Alice in Wonderland kind of designs that I thought were interesting. And then the last one is just paper that's like coffee stain. So it's actually called Coffee Mark. So it has some pages that have some round marks, some scrunched up pages, and they're interesting. But it says that they are oil paper material paper. That's what it says, vintage oil paper material paper. And I'm going to have to look that up because I'm not sure what oil paper is. So if anyone can help me with that, I would appreciate the comments. But these were let me see. I know I had them listed. The stickers, well, $1.78 each. So you get this hard top to protect them. And then the pages are very, very light, as you can see. They have beautiful designs on them, especially this rose package or the floral package. But these remind me of tissue paper. So this one's gorgeous. But that's what they're really light and airy. And that all the designs are different. And I think they will look beautiful on collages, or even something like a window card where you would punch a hole and have some of this showing through. because they are pretty transparent. You can see my hand under there. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I really think these are quite gorgeous. They look, some of them remind me of napkin designs. They're crinkly, kind of like wax paper, but yet they're too thin to be wax paper, and they're too thin to be parchment. So these were just really interesting, and I'm looking forward to trying them out and see what I can do with them. But I love the designs and the texture of the paper and the transparency. To me, it was a really good buy because it's something new that I've never worked with before. So I'm excited to see how some of my projects turn out with this oil paper. So there is an example of those so that you can decide if you want to purchase some. I'm going to just put these back in here because I don't want them to fly away. Okay. Okay, guys, I will just gently set this over here so I don't waste a lot of time. The other things I got were some, this is a paper, they're paper pads that come 40 pieces, and they were $1.78, and I love this paper. I have a couple of these pads that I got. Some of them I had mistakenly purchased that were tiny and they ended up being stickers, but this is actually paper. So they have different color combinations, but as you look through them and you can see, they're just basically painted papers, have some really cool designs, perfect for collaging. They're nice and smooth, but they're also kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, kind of has a rough texture to it as well. Kind of like a texture you get if you would gesso something. How you get that a little bit of rough texture with gesso. So here's another one. And I was looking at this one in particular. I don't know if you can see like the tire tracks or the arrows there. So, you know, this is a really good example of how you could make your own color combinations and collage sheets and then print them out, you know, and you would have your very own backgrounds and printables of your collage sheets that you've done. I love this one. They also kind of remind me, some of them, of like the veins of rock formations. These look more like floral, but some of them have like hints of gold in it and other colors that are really cute. And then this one is more of a darker one. Kind of reminds me of some oriental carpeting or something, Arabic designs or color schemes. This one's really cool. I like this one. I always like it when I can look at a piece, for example this one, and you can pull out the colors that you want to use. I would pull out the orange and complement it with the orange, On this one, I would complement it with either a teal or a blue. So you can look at your pages, and if you're going to use them as a background, you can see what color you're going to pull out to use to match this. Now this one, since it's browns and grays, I might pull out gold or even silver to use with this one. So there's all kinds of things that you can get inspiration from, and these kinds of paper pads really give you an idea of how you can mix colors together to make something, you know, a beautiful background for your cards or whatever you're doing. This one's very nice. So these kind of look like the stencils I got. So I received, or I purchased all 4 of the set. They were $1.78 each. And to me, that's a good price for these because they are valuable to me in my collage making process. So the last thing that I picked up, I have gotten some storage bags in the past from Temu, and I've gotten the kind that snap, and I've gotten the kind that have a zipper pull, and I like them all, but the zipper pull ones are much sturdier than the ones that have snaps. Let me see if I can pull one out that has a snap so you can see what I mean. So this one just has my dried flowers in it, but it has, if you can see here, it gets really bendy and, you know, looks kind of ragged, which is not a big deal. It still serves its purpose as long as you don't put too much in it. But these are really nice because they're reinforced a little bit better, and they're sturdier. So I got, and these were actually very inexpensive. The when I purchased them, the pouches were only $1.19. So to me, that was a really good deal. So I got 2 of the lemon, 2 of the watermelon, and 2 of the strawberry. So they will be nice to store things in, especially projects that you start and then later maybe put all the pieces that go with it in here, and then later have everything in one place. So they're great for that, or great for storage and organization, which I always need. So, but I really enjoyed this last Temu haul, and as I mentioned, I received it about a week or so ago, so I've already used some of the products in the haul, and I'm not sponsored by Temu at all, but I'm definitely a fan, and every person in my family so far has ordered from them, so we're all kind of hooked. My son got his first order today, and he was excited. So I hope you enjoyed this little haul, and I hope you enjoy shopping at Temu. It's just a nice app that you can download on your phone, and they give you options sometimes for free items or discounts, or their lightning deals. The only thing that I would encourage you to do is sometimes I look and I think maybe the prices are going up a little bit. I could be wrong, but make sure that what you're purchasing is worth the money that you're spending. And all of us know that whenever we're shopping or clearance shopping or whatever, because just like I was saying, I had to pay $5.59 for my circle punches. To me, that was $5.59 well spent, but not everybody feels the same way about that. So just keep that in mind, and I will be back with some projects soon. I love you all. Good to see you again. Thank you for spending some time with me, and art on.